public? Anyone has any comments? No. No. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Good evening, members of the board. Charles Prattville from the city of New Brunswick, editor of New Brunswick Today, a community newspaper available online at newbrunswicktoday.com. I wanted to follow up on some previous remarks about the New Brunswick Development Corporation and one of the buildings they built, or in one of the buildings they built. Unfortunately, the family court building that they built for the county, I think it opened 2 decades ago, suffered some pretty severe flooding in the storm. I was kind of surprised that it seemed you weren't aware of it at the last meeting. Disappointed that I didn't get any follow-up. Reached out to the sheriff, reached out to the administrator, reached out to the commissioner in charge of public safety, and haven't gotten any follow-up since the last meeting. The administrative office of the courts tells me the building was flooded September 1st, and while there were a couple of other buildings in the state, in the court system that had a delayed opening due to the storm, this was the only one that's totally taken out of commission. What happened there? How bad was the damage? What was lost? I understand some computers, sheriff's office lost equipment, and is it true that it's going to be closed for the rest of this month, maybe even another month after that? What's going on here? And is DevCo going to make it up to the county, or is the county still on the hook to pay DevCo in full for a building we can't use?
Primary damage was done, obviously, in the basement with equipment and some materials, but at this point in time, that's up to the courts to make a determination when they will be able to.
Okay, have repairs been made? Is it fixed, or?
Work is being done to remediate any of the damage that was done to the building.
Okay, and what about the losses? Was that county equipment that was lost, or,
As I said, the equipment is being evaluated and determination being made, whether it's the courts and/or any county equipment was damaged, is to be replaced.
Okay. Through you, Mr. Chair, can the administrator confirm that he did get my emails?
To be honest, I don't recall seeing any of those emails, so apparently I have not, because I didn't respond to them.
Okay.
But I will double check to see if I did, and we'll get responses back to you.
I appreciate it, because I was just following up on the remarks last time when you all said that I should, that I could get more answers. Through you, can you check with the Commissioner Nara? Did she get the emails?
Charlie, I did get your emails, and I referred them out, and I apologize because I thought you'd gotten some responses, so we'll check on that, because I did see them, and we had some discussions, we were compiling information for you, so if you didn't get a response, I think it was inadvertent.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your honesty, and I do want to caution the county about deals with DevCo. We all know, what a mistake they made with the Fresh Grocer supermarket. Obviously they left the parking authority in a bad situation with that one. And now that prime piece of real estate is, not serving the community at the moment. Can I get an update on the efforts to turn that into a law enforcement facility? I believe it's supposed to be the probation and prosecutor's office. Isn't that supposed to be ready by now?
Work is underway to renovate the facility in order to accommodate those offices. That's correct.
Is there a time frame for when it'll be ready to serve?
Our hope is that somewhere in the first quarter of 2022, providing that we get the necessary materials. Unfortunately, as you're well aware with COVID, that the ability to get materials to do a lot of the work has been very scarce. So we're totally dependent on that at this point in time. But what we can do is I'll provide you updates as we go along if those schedule changes.
I'll look forward to those updates, and I do want to close by saying it's good to be back here in person. I know September meetings had to be moved due to the natural disasters, and I really do like what you've done with the room here. So, credit where credit's due. I'm glad the meetings are being videoed. I'm glad that the room is being used again, and it's a nice space. So credit where credit's due there. Thank you for the time to speak tonight, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Wow. I'll mark this date down, Charlie. Thank you. Anyone else in the public? Is there a motion? Oh, yes, ma'am. Please step up to the microphone there. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes to speak.
Okay. I'm Carol Pasman at 34 Quince Place, North Brunswick.
Can you just get closer to the microphone, please?
You can pull it down.
You could pull it, yeah.
Yes, Carol Pasman, 34 Quince Place, North Brunswick. And I don't know if I'm the only one here tonight about the animals at the zoo, or if that was covered in the previous meeting. But there was quite a lengthy article in the Home News Tribune yesterday, or was it today? But anyway, it was lengthy and it was disturbing. And I'm just wondering if there's this group that was formed, and I'm hoping to join them, if we can work with some of the commissioners to move the animals to a safer place. I'm not sure which commissioners that would be. But
Well, I can tell you this, that our Parks and Recreation Director, Rick Lear, had multiple conversations with people that were, let's say, spokespersons for the animals, and right now he's in the process of researching data, and he will present to the Board of Commissioners on what options that we have with that. So it's going to take some time, but he expressed his goals, and they expressed their goals, and again, when he comes back with that research that he finds, he will make a presentation to the board here, and we will make a determination of what we're going to do moving forward.
will that be a public meeting?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Will that be at a public meeting?
We'll more than likely make a public announcement of what we're going to do.
Okay, because it would be really, I think, a good idea to rethink the goals of the entire operation. Like, what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to rehabilitate animals? Are we trying to save them? Are we trying to just entertain the county children? What is the goal? And, of course, the animal safety can't be sacrificed for just pure entertainment.
Well,
And I look forward to hearing what he proposes.
the goal will be to make sure that we keep the animals safe and healthy.
Very good. Okay, thank you.
Anyone else in the public?
Move to close public portion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.